Brian Schliebs.
Yes.
SCHLIEBS.
Outside of taking the
IEBS.
Yeah, just to continue answering your question there, Clippy. Still seems to be pretty much factory settings for most of Willy Wonka. I think the only thing they've sort of really done is taken out the rubbers off the outmain posts.
And the super lock, have they changed it on?
Super lock is on, but you can't steal. You have to get your own super locks.
That's correct, yeah.
And I didn't see anybody get super locks. I saw people having 2 of them.
I managed to get a Wonka Vader multi-ball started yesterday. That was 3 shots. Actually, I saw I watched Boxy earlier.
Hugh, fair. Yeah. Absolutely fair. And you can, like, the lots of settings. If it's playing too long, I'd do that. In fact, I just take it out. But
that's it.
But I'm a bit brutal with those rulings. Cut.
Considering you generally need to get a really, really nice shot off the flipper around to get the super lock. I watched Boxy earlier in one of these games earlier. He managed to actually get a rebound off something, might have been off the gobstopper or something like that, and the ball went all the way around to the Wonka Vader lock. So,
really?
Yeah. Quite impressive, I thought. Anyway, fellas, I am going to go watch Fishtails. I'm not sure if anyone is over there. I mean, there's probably spectators over there. I'm not sure if there's any
officials.
Yeah, so I might go and watch that just to... I mean, Fishtails have been pretty good this weekend, but I'll still go keep an eye on it.
It's actually, it's playing really well.
Yeah. It's a really nice machine, actually.
Who reconditioned it, do we know?
No idea. Okay, going now.
A Lazarus on Wonka, Cliffy.
Sorry, chewing into the mic. Just need that good ASMR, you know?
And like, it plays pretty well. The biggest thing I've noticed is that compared to what I'm used to, the feed out from the pops, I only had 1 or 2 that I had to work really hard to dig out. Yesterday I had some fantastic balls on it, and it was pretty comfortable, with that feed, and often that's brutal. So that was nice, and I haven't had a Lazarus on Wonka, Cliffy. Have you seen some, or why are you thinking that it's Lazarus a bull? I'm struggling to see the scores on the main screen, to be honest. What are we at, 26 for Boxy? And really, the scores on this don't make much of a difference until you start to get some multi-ball mode stacks and things get underway.
Do you think we need this full screen, or should I just punch into the
scores?
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't get to see the nice pictures of people's faces in some of the modes,
true.
which is, it has a certain engagement factor.
Yes. Oh no, I didn't want to do that.
And the pitch isn't too much, but to be honest, I haven't played many Wonkas with a steep pitch, Cliffy. It seems, much of the Jersey Jack pinballs, it doesn't seem to be a game that it works real well once you jack it up too much. So I didn't catch any of, disappointing there, I didn't catch any of Boxy's earlier games. But, on the whole, really Wonka tends to be a one ball game. If you can get it together, then you're away. It's pretty easy to put up a couple of mil if you can get some multi-ball runs happening. And I don't think Rob is all that familiar with the game. It's certainly not his vintage. Fishtails update.
Nigel just got the win on Fishtails.
Scores?
Well, Nigel didn't even have to play ball 3, but he had a 50 million video mode. Got the big score award, so
I got 50 million in my video
there
mode.
you go. 51 and a half, I think it was. But yeah, Pete didn't do much. I think he finished at about 8 mil over 3 balls. So
Thanks, Pete.
so yeah, so that's where that one's at. So Nigel will have the machine choice now. It'll be a mid or a new.
I know, so Tyson's been trying to work out if we're better off having the full screen view or if we're better off having just to focus on the scores. So whatever is now showing should be relatively settled. It's just hard to read. I think the low light and the reflections make it a bit difficult.
Plus the
the
overhanging lights as well will have a big effect on that. Or it might be a bit of reflection somewhere from that light, so that wouldn't help. Alright, so Nigel's chosen is...
Sorry?
Yeah, so Nigel got machine choice. He's chosen Swords of Fury for his mid, so that's where Nigel and Peter are at the moment. Just in warm-up phase at present moment, so...
hang on, so it's still Joe. It's okay now.
Yeah.
Well, and it's a really interesting matchup because like Nigel and Pete, I think would probably just about choose the same games. You know, if they had their druthers, they'd probably be up against each other.
Yeah.
Cliffy Tucker, that's disgraceful. Leave the stream immediately. Bad jokes on on Twitch streams. I'd expect nothing better, nothing more from you.
Yeah.
Trump?
There's two of them. There's that one and there's this one.
Can't get either.
I'm giving you a hug all the way up in Townsville.
Try to record.
So Boxy's back up. I reckon he's going to be feeling pretty good about this. Sorry, I'm not understanding, Joe. What are you suggesting? That it's Cliffy's Wonka.
Did that work? Yep. Yeah, boy.
Sardine Dream Smasher. Back at the table.
Back at the table, mate. Table I've been at all weekend.
So I found like with the kick out from the bumpers not being brutal, it was really pretty nice. Like once you got some of the super pops, super spinners.
So it's not entirely brutal. I think it's still somewhat brutal.
Yeah, but
Seen a few bad
comparatively,
drains.
it's pretty fair, you know.
Yeah. It's like score cam updating.
Yeah, it was frozen, but now it's fine. Unless it's frozen again.
Looks like my frozen again.
Are you drunk, Joe? I don't understand what you're writing. Or have you been standing up too long?
There you go. Sorry about that. That was a big shot.
10,000, one shot.
Pass on hellos from Faye to Fiona, please. delightful to catch up yesterday.
Yeah, strategy we've seen most over the weekend for this guy's just been spamming that those secret machines trying to get into gumball multis on the weekend. Oh, off the sling, off the flipper into the terrain.
Hi Fiona. Mum face says hi. Oh wait, thank you. It doesn't happen very often. So what, Rob's at 46, 47? Got Wonka Beta multi-ball already, it looks like.
Now Rob Miller is 1 up on boxing.
Exclamation mark.
Oh, it's a big one. So Rob won.
Oh, g'day Gino. How are you, mate?
Yeah, we're in semis now, Gino. So we've got Brian and Boxy here. Brian and Rob, I should say, playing here. And Peter Watt.
Please bring me a latte, Molly Hills.
Facing
Please,
off,
thank you.
I wouldn't mind a 3/4 long black, thanks.
Double shot.
Scooterini,
Sweet. Thank you.
Scooterini sponsoring the stream. If you are in Coolangatta, excellent cafe to go to.
I don't know if you can hear me or if I should type that, but I'm
Peter Watt versus Nigel.
gonna make sure because I'm
Dempster's playing Peter Watt.
falling asleep. Is it that? Or is it why?
I'll go with that.
Yep. Anyone else want anything?
I'd like a 3/4 long black.
Do you want a coffee then, Mitch?
Good, thanks.
Sugar.
Want sugar?
Nothing.
No, no sugar. No sugar, thank you.
So Boxy's really started to...
Good points there. It's got super spin all that.
That was huge. You picked up 100,000 in no time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super spinner's definitely a lucrative shot, but you always do.
Another 100,000.
Risk those
Jesus.
pops.
Like if you get super spinner and super pops going, and you can keep running that, it's really, really lucrative. Yeah, and bring that into a multi-ball and magic starts happening.
In the ramp here to get it over the left foot, perhaps. No, he's going for into his
He's
kid
got,
multi-ball.
okay.
Mike
yeah,
TV,
multi-ball
Ballabora
up.
guard.
Alright,
It's acquired 2 children thus far.
so I'd immediately be trying to make sure I was then starting my
Your gumball.
gumball.
Yeah, you want to stack
While you got
multis.
some ball save, let's, yep, that's what he's doing.
Yeah. It's not the most safe shot on the machine.
So start your multi-ball, have some ball saves. He needs to now be a little more circumspect in what he's doing. He's not a big trapping player though.
Let's get a jackpot or two there.
Yeah, that's disappointing though. I think he was probably, if anything, he was too focused on gumball because it's not too hard to collect a few kids and get those jackpots running. What do you mean, Lisa?
Tim Wally
Oh,
in the
it's from a car accident a number of years ago, and so it's like his 3rd set of surgery trying to repair that damage. So it's not a recent thing; it's a long term.
Oh, that's a bad drain.
Still very good ball by Boxy.
Very nice. Huge bonus. Oh, look at it go. Oh, very nice.
Huge bonus.
Fortunately,
Whoa.
he didn't stay at the end.
But he is a Wally, Joe.
He is a Wally.
Rob's got a bit of a chase here.
Take that.
Some great insight there, Lewis.
It's huge. That's H-Dog.
I like your hanging where at the end of that statement.
Yeah. What do you
I'm
mean?
waiting. I'm waiting.
I mean you.
Clippy, I think you've got an obsession here with Lazarusing. Like, what's going on?
Now, if it's now lane drain and you Lazarus, I think it's a fouling competition, isn't it? What? If it's now lane drain and you death save.
I don't know, but Lazarus is to bounce back up between the
From the
flippers.
flippers, yeah. Hold your left
When
flipper
it goes
up.
in the other, there's a death save when you do that.
And to be honest, I've never seen bounce back up the middle from a side lane without some movement to make it happen.
Yeah.
Lazarus is absolutely
Lazarus, yeah.
valid.
Lazarus is fine.
Death save,
Death
absolutely
save,
not
no.
Clippy.
Yeah, Lazarus often will entail giving the machine a good bump, and in competition those tilt bombs are always pretty tightly wound. Ooh. Rob's out.
And Rob really not a game he's comfortable with.
Yeah, it does trip a lot of people up, this one. So that'll make it one apiece. We'll see where we're headed next.
Well done, Boxy.
Well done indeed. Genuinely, his play this year has been fantastic. As you would know, Axel. Oh look, my shirt matches the chip packet and the bar.
Hey!
Works out beautifully.
You coordinated that, didn't you? Are you coming to Death by Pinball this year?
No, I can't. It's too much for me. I went to the first one. I don't function
Same.
without sleep.
Yeah.
Like, it's not something I can do.
I have not been getting enough sleep lately, and I don't see myself getting much sleep before like Easter. So try to pull out that.
Peter and Nigel are neck and neck on Swords of Fury there.
Sorry, what was that?
Exciting.
Peter and Nigel are neck and neck on Swords of Fury.
What are they sitting at?
Just shy of 3 mil.
Nice.
It's good just having these room cameras, I think.
Yeah, we can
Just
then
to
see.
we may not be able to see the playfield, but we can see his reactions. We can see stuff going on. It's nice to watch
Perfect in
Peter
between
here.
us.
Yeah, in between
Hopefully
us.
they just play that role. It would be sweet. Yeah.
That's fucking great.
I actually, when I was over in New Zealand for the NZ champs, I did, I don't know why, a little piece filming the hands of players while they were playing.
Yeah.
And that was it. And it was really interesting. So Danny Peck, you know, I think she's first or second. I don't know if Dave's still in front of her. One of the best players in New Zealand. You know, 19. Her hands were so settled and calm.
Yeah.
Very few movements. And then Simon Haxton, who's top 5. Just the amount of anticipation and the quiver in the hands, and it was really interesting just, you know, seeing how they responded to what was going on in the game. So
Yeah. I know, like, watching Jimmy play, he takes his hands off the machine a lot.
are you like,
Yeah. And I've started doing it. So places I was Pinball with him, and I've got to try and train myself out of it because I'm missing flippers every now and then. Yeah.
well, and so and I love though the hands off the flippers when it's going to the mid post.
Yes. Yeah,
I
but I
know,
don't want to touch
and then,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But and other times I've definitely had fails because I have had my hands off the machine
Yeah.
and haven't been able to respond quickly to an unexpected outcome.
At first I thought that's what happened on Supersonic
Thank you, Joe.
yesterday when you were playing.
Yeah, so Danny is number 1, and she's one of the top female players in the world. Always a very, 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 very hard proposition when you come up against her in competition.
Alright, going to see some...
Yeah. No,
Johnny
Peter
Mnemonic.
absolutely has his hands, you know, there and ready, and sort of. And I'm wondering, you know, is it an era thing or an age thing? Is it that as we get older, you know, we need to be quivering to be ready to respond?
perhaps,
First, just relaxed
Gonna
and
be
kid,
lots of
fast
these
twitch.
blocks.
You know, who knows? Who knows?
They
But-
put these around.
I'll go get the player order.
They're just warming up here on, what is that, Johnny Mnemonic? Johnny Mnemonic we're going to be streaming now, which is pretty damn exciting. They're just having their warm up. That's Rob Miller we see playing there.
And so Johnny Mnemonic has been tightened up a little bit. It was a little loose in the Flip Frenzy. And also the one that we have location down in Melbourne, which I think is Daniel Luth's, plays unbelievably quickly. And so I think this is slightly more how it's supposed to be set up, but I was quite surprised at how I had time to respond instead of shooting a ramp and it coming onto my flipper so quickly that you struggle to get it up and running. Yes, I did just call Pete old. You noticed that I was also quivering my hands at the same time. I was putting myself in the same boat. I'm not as old as him though. And yeah,
the same artist as Willy Wonka as well.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Also did Jackpot.
Really?
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, because they don't really look similar at all. So yeah. Fact sheet.
So Cliffy, you're backing Rob on this? You think that's right up his alley? He's very familiar with it.
Pete won on Swords of Fury.
Pete got around it.
Hey, on your Pete.
And,
What did it end up?
well, it was pretty much dead set even after 2 balls. About 2.9 million each.
Yeah.
And Nigel unfortunately couldn't save a ball. It was savable, but didn't save it. Going in the middle very early on ball 3. Pete just virtually had to plunge and hit one of the magic targets to win. That was it.
Yeah, okay.
So, well done. So that means Pete's up 2-1.
Oh!
That is very sensitive.
I did say it had been tightened up from earlier in the comp when it was a little loose, so there have been a few tilts.
That would have been Rob's choice, Johnny. So I'd imagine that's been all as well.
Apparently he's owned 2 of these machines. Yes.
It's a machine I'd like to see a lot more of around here. We don't see it very many of them. It's quite a nice one actually. So.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what's happening.
One ball, 2.
Good, thanks.
Foxy tilted out immediately on his ball 1.
Yeah.
And the other game, or the other match, it's now Pete's choice. Pete's on Supersonic. So it's going to be an interesting game actually, because we all know Nigel's also pretty good on the older games as well. So
Yeah, he smashes the ends.
I was saying that earlier. It's a really interesting matchup. They're both excellent
exactly.
on those machines.
Yes.
Hey!
Holy.
Thank you, Holly.
Hey, you got the penis cup.
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
spurty
Is that the
penis.
sugar?
Holly has done delightful pictures on the top of our coffees.
I don't think coolly, eat a place for breakfast or a lovely coffee, go to
Scooterini.
Oh, it's another double danger for boxing.
Is that a double danger by Boxy there?
That was a double
Trying to
danger.
save that.
So this is not looking good for boxing. However, 691, like one decent Yakuza mode, pretty easy to suddenly run that down. So
many times it can be a 1-ball game.
Rob needs to make sure he's doing things. You were saying before that you have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
In the Victorian Championships, Curtis Sahara from the ACT was on this.
Out of the way, Dre.
And he didn't understand that you could lock the balls up top.
Yeah.
And so he kept just dropping it down into the in lanes. And sorry, Curtis, if it wasn't you. I think it was you. And, that means you're never going to get the multi-ball. And it was like, game knowledge, because it was in game, 1 ball, we couldn't tell him that, hang on, you got to lock it up there.
Yeah, game knowledge is so paramount. I think when you really get to the top level as well, a lot of players' skills start to kind of even out. Game knowledge can make all the difference. What to hit when.
It's like a little bit of a shake there.
Yeah, didn't get in the danger.
Didn't get any dangers for that.
Yeah, he's just...
So I think that's Liddy's spinner, is that correct? Spinner mills?
Well, but it's not lit for a remote start. Have you got super spinner? No. I'd be thinking just keep ramping and get your Yakuza mode started.
Yeah.
Or just do that.
That was insane. Crazy Bob.
And 200 million on the crazy Bob. That's pretty nice.
That'll mean I think he's cracked $1 billion now.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
And now he's got mode start up.
Making a
Very
big,
nice.
big hill
Download
for
mode.
Boxy.
What's that little one? Sorry.
Sorry?
What's that little one? Nicely retracted the Timmy.
Yeah, I've already shown it and said, I felt half again.
Nintendo Power Gloves on the move.
It really is,
There he
isn't
goes,
it?
There's a multi. It's a
so-
cyber multi.
And so he's got left ramp, right ramp, and I'm not sure what the far left in that row is, but so so choosing where you
300 million shots.
choosing where you drop the
Jackpot.
balls in
Another
the
jackpot,
up top
180.
changes the shots that are lit for
Another
jackpots
jackpot,
in multi-ball.
Oh, interesting.
So I used to just always go for whatever I thought was valuable from
Another
a.
jackpot, 210.
I get a feeling that Rob's okay.
Another
here.
jackpot, 240. Another jackpot, 240.
And Yakuza.
And he's got Yakuza going. He
Yeah,
picked up.
so jackpots and Yakuza.
Yeah, a couple hundred for
So-
Yakuza. Blowing up the bridge there.
So each left and right ramp there was giving him Yakuza and jackpot. So that's a pretty safe position.
I believe he's well over 3 billion now.
Yeah,
Yep.
3.8.
Still going. So, yeah, that hill to climb turned into a mountain for Boxy.
And it's so interesting the difference, Boxy was obviously so comfortable on One Cup,
Yes.
and it's just the reverse on this.
Everyone's got your games. Yakuza.
Doesn't sound it.
So Yakuza, once you get three of each one of the ramps, basically starts at 60 mil countdown, and each time you get most of the shots on the playfield, you get awarded the countdown value. Pretty easy to very quickly ramp up hundreds of millions if you have a decent Yakuza mode.
Oh, and he's gone. Great ball. Great ball.
Very,
Rob.
very, very good ball from Rob. But there have been some pretty
Huge
big scores.
bonus.
Pretty
Oh.
big scores put up on this, and
Got what one.
Alright, we're gonna think. You picked it, Cliffy.
What's going forward with the there? Cyberspace Awards. Looks 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What did he get?
Most of it's okay.
Sorry, Shreya.
Hey, look at the ball.
The awesome Shreya
You can have that shit.
from the bar at Cooley Time Zone is helping clean up the small spillage.
Oh, that's a bad bounce for Boxy.
But you've got those games where you just, he was never in the game.
Yeah.
Never in the game.
Yeah, I think we're going to Space Invaders next, which is in our dead zone.
So no coverage on Space
Pick
Invaders.
it up, maybe some magic will be in there and it'll work.
Oh, dude, we're doing fine. It's just beer.
I just smashed my coffee now. My whole anxiety's reached a fucking level.
I just had a little bit of a spill here. Got
commentary booth.
However, we do have a delightful coffee from Cafe Scuderini. And so, Supersonic, it looks like it's ball 3.
We're not going to chance the rig on losing connection and not getting it back
Drops
again.
out, yeah, it takes a long to get it back.
So we're going to see where Nigel and Peter are headed up to Supersonic.
And so, who's up on Supersonic? Nigel? So it's currently 117 player 1, 117,000. There's a chase going on, 65,000 running down. 80, oh, there's a big spinner rip there, up to 93. It looks like Pete is chasing down Nigel. No? So Nigel was starting to come home with a bit of a wet sail, but ultimately he moved up from about 30,000 start to 93. But so that's Pete White having won on Supersonic at 117,000.
Peter got up on Supersonic.
And I don't think anyone's rolled Supersonic Cliffy. Sorry? Yeah. It's got the address up on the top of the screen. Twitch TV/Netherworld.
Yeah, top right of the screen, you can share that. Thanks, man.
No, I don't think anybody has come close to rolling Space Invaders Cliffy. And honestly, I haven't even seen any like 400,000 or 500,000 scores.
Very
Like
many.
the
Probably
win-
show that pillow we've got here.
the winning scores have been, either people who lose least, or maybe like 100 and 150. Oh, bugger off, Cliffy. Oh, hello. I'm really sorry, I forgot your shorts this tournament. They were in the sports drawer. Hope all is well, Jess.
And no, it's not Space Invaders from Benny's. This is Xander's own Dave,
Oh, Jess.
Cobalt, whatever you want to call him.
Hey, Jess!
I won't forgive it. That's my final day get up. Maybe if I was wearing them, I would have beaten Peter. Hey.
So I've had to go to the little overhead camera on Space Invaders here because the rig's a little bit too small for it. So let's see how we go.
Awesome. Good to hear, Jess. Peter's won?
Yeah, Peter has 1-3-1.
If there's a fifth game for boxing Rob, it'll be on ACDC. We'll be able to go out and stream.
So Peter Watt is through to the finals. What was the game that Nigel got?
Jimmy should be able to bring the
The
stream
one
up
that he
sometime.
won,
Yeah.
he won on fish tanks.
Okay.
Which was Peter's choice.
Jimmy's Magic Soldering Iron.
Yes, looking forward to seeing you again in August there, Jess.
And I love it. Peter Watt, like, I don't really play so much anymore. Just happy to be here. It might well be true, but he's still brutal.
I'll be back later.
So I'm probably going to call it I'd be thinking maybe Rob on Space Invaders.
So starting in Stream Smasher, just let us know that on Space Invaders there's a little issue with the display on player 2. So they're doing 1 and 3. So we need to look out for it.
Okay.
So there will be a moment where they're just plunging balls out. At least on these, like, this BDM or a solid state. You don't have the ball save. It's so annoying when you need to plunge a ball out on a modern stern, for example, and you plunge it, and then it finally drains, and the fucking ball save kicks back on, and you're ready to fall back out again.
You do sometimes.
Some stages like plunge. Oh, well, good.
You do sometimes have a no switch.
Yeah, I've done that before as well. Must be the master of that round family if you.
No, and that's actually a really good thing to remember on Adams. So the skill shot, if it's playing hard, can be super valuable. Go for it. If you miss it, don't flip. Chances are it's going to go straight down the middle. You can have another crack. Just a good little accumulate those points. 2, 3, 4, 5.
A lot of Ghostbusters
You
as well.
guys can see the scores, but
We cannot see the scores.
after ball 1, Boxy's on 60k and Rob's on 13k.
However, Rob's obviously on a lot more than 13 now.
Yes, he's definitely hit 6 digits there. That's about all we can tell.
And they're moving.
I'll give you a ball by ball update.
So as far as see you, Jess. Look forward to seeing you in August.
Bye, Jess. Bye.
As far as Space Invaders go, this one actually plays pretty reasonably. It can be a horrifyingly brutal game, but this gives you a few chances. The usual, if you shoot the multiplier loop in the middle, it can go straight down the middle. Great save from Rob there. And he's definitely got his mojo on here. Lots going on. He's certainly into the hundreds. I think that's a 1 leading. So, he's bringing it together. And I've certainly seen a few shots up the middle. So he's going to get a bonus multiplier, and this could be really getting rather impressive in terms of setting up a hard score for Boxy to chase.
Hopefully you can see a little bit more there. Just trying to zoom in.
I'm going to go with a 1.8 or a 1.6. I reckon he knows that, Cliffy, doesn't he?
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. He just hit it.
Good call, Cliffy. It's like you know how to play these games or something.
Yep. It's been a long time since I played Space Invaders.
Well, and like, just with this length of ball, I'm assuming he's got his multiplier maxed.
Yeah.
He could be getting a really significant bonus here as well.
And that right spinner again.
Now he's up to 200,000. Trucking along.
The classic story about Space Invaders is they ended up getting sued, didn't they? I believe because of the
Copying H.R. Geiger's artwork.
Yeah, it looked too much like the xenomorph from Aliens.
And it really is a complete rip-off.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's very obvious. Like I'm fairly certain they either lost it or had to settle out of court. But
Put up 360k.
Yeah, so he was on low 2s. He got another 140 in bonus. 360 on spaces is pretty good.
Yeah, I think
Boxy's
this might
got
have been
his-
Boxy's pick, so
Oh, really?
we'll see what he's got up his sleeve. I'm not 100%. But they did play Johnny Mnemonic last night, which was definitely Rob's pick. So
Yeah, okay, yeah,
now
completely. It is what's his pick then.
So yeah, so
I don't know,
what we
Cliffy.
do with the thing that is not as north.
Ah, this is
Buddy. You hate to see it.
yeah.
So that,
However, not uncommon on Space Invaders. Like genuinely, you can have a game that's like
savage machine.
30,000.
Just gone into ball 3 now.
So realistically, without something, he's already got his multiplier up, and if it is preserving between balls, then he's already looking very, very good, Cliffy. What's he going to pull up there? 3.
See what I've got
Yeah,
against
and it
Chelsea.
was. So he's now gone up to 460, I think. So not impossible, but Boxy's got his work cut out for him. Max bonus. Although Cliffy, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can then do a collect bonus by dropping that little stand-up target on the right and doing it back into shoot lane maybe, yeah?
So it's 481k and Box is going in on 70k. He's going to have a 310,000 ball.
Bit of controversy.
Why?
So Peter's on Supersonic.
Yep.
He moved it heaps. I don't know, and then apparently he trapped up and I don't know, implied that it didn't have a tilt when it did. It did have a tilt when it didn't, or some shit, I don't know. I've been watching it.
And that'll be it for this round. Our grand final matchup's been made. Foxy played very well, but Rob seems to be on a real roll here.
He really does.
Yeah.
Well, and so interesting what game is up next. You know?
So what's
That's
going
it.
on with,
That's it?
Yeah, Rob's got 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
Rob,
3.
Rob and Brian, what's the deal with that?
So now we've got Rob Miller and Peter Watt in the grand final.
Oh, Rob Miller's playing Peter Watt?
Yep.
That's quite exciting.
That's
Wonder whether we'll see the third playoff first or.
no. We've got Rob on Harlem and Rob on Johnny, Rob on Space. Yeah, okay, cool. So it's always lovely when you can say that both players in the grand final, beautiful people.
Yes.
Fantastic gentlemen. You know, always a pleasure to meet and hang out with, you know?
Yeah. The pinball community is full of really, really lovely people.
True.
I know it's really what attracted me to the game as much as I enjoy the game, and people around me as well.
You'll be- Are you excited, Cliffy?
Yeah. I think Rob will be hard to beat. Like, anyone can do a Peter Watt can, but Rob just seems to be steamrolling at this stage.
Yeah, he's definitely got some.
Yeah, he's got a lot of momentum going into the finals.
Well, and once again,
I think I've seen that.
you know, it'll be really interesting game choices. You know, I think that Pete's certainly not going to choose Wonka. So it'll be really interesting. I think they're going to have quite a lot of overlap with game choice and game focus. Going to be interesting.
Supersonic, we'll see Johnny Mnemonic.
But yeah, one would assume that Rob will choose Johnny.
Yeah, one would assume that Peter will choose Supersonic.
Yeah.
If they can get it going.
Well, and
Depends on the
Pete's
point
chosen
score, I think.
fishtails pretty much every time.
Yeah.
So unless he's going to suddenly change tack, fishtails, Johnny, Supersonic, and then we'll see what happens with the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking a couple of minutes or so, sort of figure out what game's going to be playing.
Yeah, not sure what the order or anything will be at this stage.
No, no.
We've got a little time.
Well, I'm going to take the opportunity to go to the bathroom.
Enjoy yourself.
I'll be back. Alrighty. Oh, if you want me.
Always welcome. Yeah, there's a lot of strategy involved in picks. Of course, it can be very straightforward and just pick what you're good at. But yeah, you can also make a statement with your first pick. You want to beat someone that you know they're good at. It could really set the tone for the rest of your matchups.
You know what we could do?
Hey?
What we could do? When they pick right,
Yeah, we shouldn't move machines. Yeah. Even though the floor is flat here, but yeah, I just feel like, yeah, don't want to risk it.
I want to miss out on the game.
Yeah, it's gonna suck. We'll see what they choose. Hopefully the pinball gods smile upon us, and the stream gods.
They just go Deadpool, high hand, fucking Swords of Fury, Meteor.
Let's work your way down the line. That'd be great.
Down there, now then.
We should just strap a GoPro to Travis next time, I think, and just have hug cam between.
Kiss cam.
Yeah.
Here we go in the stand. We got the hug cam. It's just blackness because it's like we put it on his chest.
Yeah.
Black.
We going on a break or? I just saw Luke and John walk out, so we're on our own. You think they'll play off the third first?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think
Usually it's done, right?
that was on separate.
So I might just jump onto IFPA and see if we can find any stats on these guys, see if they've played each other in the past. See the Peter Watt photo on IFPA?
Nice.
Lovely. How are these all?
So if you go to the Power 100, which is, see where Peter ranks on the Power 100. Yeah, he's 11th in the world.
Wow.
So,
Just gonna see if we can bring player versus player stats up for them.
oh dear.
Oh dear.
That's pretty stuck.
Okay, so Peter Watt and Rob Miller have faced off 23 times over the course of their IFPA pinball careers, and Peter has not lost a single one of those times. It's going back as early as November 2014 and as recently as August 2019 in the Brisbane Masters. Of course, any given day, any given player, but there is a history there. always anyone's game, of course, in the game of pinball. Beating's fun. Both top-notch players. They first faced off in November 14 at the Gold Coast Pinball Club League Championships. It's very fitting that we're here on the Gold Coast again for another matchup.
It's Prison Pinball Club monthly tournament, back when it was monthly.
Yeah.
We can do it as much as weekly now.
And of course, I'm talking about tournaments that they've both played in, not direct matches. So some came more close than others, but never has Rob played a tournament and placed above Peter in his pinball career, except for potentially today. They've come third and fourth last year, so Peter Watt was in third place in the ACS 2019, and Rob Miller was the fourth.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn close.
And that's it's great to see, like, year after year placing top four. They're going to be proud of that alone.
You're a handsome man, Jimmy.
We're all handsome here. See if we can dig up the other interesting stats. Peter does look a little concerned that Supersonic is still out of action. So they're taking the glass off the machine now.
I think he wanted to choose that one.
Supersonic's been his go-to all day. He owns the machine. Bringing in a few extra heads to see if they can resolve whatever issues popped up on it.
Election's Chewy Thornton over there.
Yeah, sure.
In his hand.
Yeah, it's definitely something we'll look at getting in the future, Joe. We're going to push our luck with the way the broadcast has been this weekend. See a bit of anxiety on the face of Peter there. Even when you play at the top level so much, I'm sure like those pre-match nerves still settle in situations like this. Be an anxious wait. Rob and Chappie are having a chat there in the middle aisle. Peter beat Chappie in quarterfinals and progressed to the semis where he beat Nigel Gipstrom. Rob's defeated Grant Quinn in the quarters, and Moxie, Victorian champion, in the semis, gets here. How do you prep here? Like, what do you do?
Push push-ups.
Push-ups,
Yep.
stretches.
Take some star jumps.
Yep. Maybe get some potassium in you. Eat a banana.
Potassium, eat a banana, yeah. Make your potassium levels be good. Make sure that you're okay.
Yeah. Shot of whiskey.
Couldn't hurt.
Calm the nerves. Oh, I don't know. We can't condone indulging in the devil's lettuce here,
No,
Cliff.
no. But by all means,
have
inject
a-
ketamine into your eyeballs.
Yes. Heard rumours of people partaking in Lucifer's beard around the pinball community in the past.
Oh, I should have just... One of my good Christian pastimes.
Is that a common saying, like, when in Rome, when in Mackay, smoke pot?
Not in Mackay, man. It's hot.
Roll can.
Thanks, buddy. Ooh, yeah. Chavi with the goods.
See if they're, you're going to wait to see if they can get Supersonic back online, or if they're going to pull it from the comp. Pulling it from the comp will definitely benefit Rob.
We're on the grand final now. He's just in time. Good burrito.
I had they got the cauliflower wings down at the greenhouse.
when?
Sorry?
Where'd you go?
At greenhouse, just out the road. Cauliflower wings, alcoholic ginger beer.
Just get a good feed in before we head down, maybe. Yeah, well, so's Peter, I'm sure. Yeah, they do currently. Might pop the camera on it. Fixing machines on the fly is just part of pinball. That's a pinball. We've got plenty of experienced techs in the room. Hopefully get it back online.
How many people in the chatty chat?
What's that?
How many people watching?
Hey, Joe, I think the play field's raised up at the moment. You can't play pinball like that, mate.
Go to dashboard.
Does Peter own any of the other machines that are in the finals?
Beg your pardon?
Does Peter own any of the other machines that are in the finals?
Strikes and Spares, I think.
Are they in finals though?
Yeah. Yeah, Strikes and Spares and ACDC are in, but no one's picked them. Oh,
The
Peter
other
played.
Screen Strikes were good against that wall as well.
Yeah, I know. Not great. What we should have done this morning is we'd known that the 10 games he was picking one row there, get everything.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what the issue with Supersonic is?
The ground wire was just floating, was on the bottom of the playfield.
Oh,
So,
don't want that.
Yep, that will kill a man.
God, that's the shock wire.
It's quite literally death by pinball. It's fine, just don't touch the lockdown button. Or the sides. Or the legs.
That's a lovely angle there.
Butt cam.
Today's
All
too
the time.
tech stream, I love a good tech stream. You get out into the live solder action.
No feet more.
Just put a cake under the playfield. This is for you.
Oh, why not? Stewie's got a lovely ass.
I'd say it's probably one of the better butts in pinball.
God, look at Stewie's butt.
Gonna follow some live solder action here, mates.
Get all the excitement here at the ACS.
Tech cam. Nearly as good as butt cam.
And if we're lucky, we might even see a man die on this.
They do have the machine turned off, thankfully.
Aww.
Alrighty. I'm gonna take 5.
Starting on Johnny Mnemonic.
So Rob's staying with what he knows. We'll have a Johnny Mnemonic. He's definitely going to Harlem again. He's had a pretty good run on that, and it's playing pretty tough. Don't know what the other choices are. That was just from having a chat with Rob.
Just fell right into it, well done, mate.
Running repairs.
Well, he's done it before. This one.
Not to lose, they'll be back by the time it starts.
Do you know the player order?
So I also, random fact while we're filling time.
I'll jump in and commentate this one, Charlie.
Yeah.
You know the game well. Help everyone figure it out what they're going for and whatnot.
So while I was playing Meteor earlier today, probably for the first time I actually looked at the back glass.
Yeah,
And
okay.
you're like, there's a meteor and
Yeah,
whatever,
there's
blah,
things
blah, blah,
happening,
blah,
yeah.
blah. And then I'm like, okay, there's a meteor, then there's also missiles
Yeah.
flying towards the meteor, I'm assuming to blow it up.
Sure.
I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
3 Russian missiles, 1 American missile.
Oh, really? On the back glass?
It's a message of peace.
They're working together.
1979,
for a common
Cold War.
Yep.
Like, wow.
There you go.
So that's my
That's
learning for
pretty
the
cool.
weekend.
Thank you for that.
I know I'm a bloody hippie, so that's great for me.
It's like that Armageddon movie, you know, like why they only use Americans. That asteroid was going to wipe out all of Earth.
Yeah.
Should have been the China Space Agency, the Russian Space Agency, like everyone should have been. So,
I
no.
couldn't agree more.
Bruce Willis and a couple of fucking oil rig workers.
Bruce Willis is always going to save the world.
Yeah, because you know it's easier to teach oil rig workers how to be astronauts than it is to teach astronauts how to drill a hole. Terrible movie.
I hope that you can just see the shaking of Tyson's head. Like it's only on the edge of the stream, but
I hate that movie. Love Aerosmith though.
Sean Connery style.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's talking about there.
Cliffy, once again you're confusing us. Rob says hello, Cliffy, and he suggested it's impossible to shut you up. I'm sure you already know that. Oh, hang on. So you're saying the meteor back glass is from the movie?
What? No way.
So we just need to.
Yeah,
click on the
we're
link,
gonna
Joe.
have a look at this. So meteor. Wow. So that's based on a film.
Holy shit, dude!
I had no
learned
idea.
2 things today.
The US must join forces with the USSR in order to destroy a gigantic asteroid headed straight for Earth.
Wow,
It is
fuck me.
5 out of 10 stars. It's perfectly average. Cool.
Meteor's a movie spin-off.
Yeah, we just found out. Thank you, Joe.
Mind blown indeed, brother.
They're doing warm-ups at the moment.
Yeah, it's only one
yeah, I think
player up.
That's crazy. I had no idea.
I know, that looks like
I don't
that's
know. Watch that
ball
movie now.
That was ball one.
It was, so that's a pretty bad start. 135.
35.
Yeah. No balls
Make,
locked.
What's that? Really that?
I know what that is.
Yeah, it's that one again.
Just again. Oh, I'll just
Try
move it
again.
up.
Just get rid of it. Rob's been dominating this machine all day.
He really has. He really has.
He's nearly untouchable here.
And it's a great start to be able to run onto this machine.
Yeah, it's going to give him a lot of confidence going into the other game.
And he's like, I had a chat to him just before. He's feeling very relaxed. He's not letting any bad breaks or bad decisions get to him. He's feeling pretty good, which is where you want to be. You know, he knows it's a big game, but he's like, yeah. Great stuff. Immediately starting a mode.
Supersonic has been repaired.
Do you want to sit here? I want to stretch my legs a bit.
What are they doing on the machine?
So Supersonic is repaired back in. So we're assuming that'll be one of. What was that chosen by Pete?
I imagine it would have to be.
But otherwise, why would they repair it?
Pete's Supersonic is definitely the equivalent to Rob's Johnny Mnemonic at this point.
I bought it for $100, right? It had full of gold. Seriously. I'm not surprised it's not $50.
Oh, great save. No, narrow your danger. He's a very, very active pinball player, Rob. It's actually quite handy having that full body cam on him. Moves around quite a bit.
He does, and he definitely puts some force into the machine with his hits.
Yeah.
Well, as does Pete. Like both of them.
Yeah, they're both hip heavy.
Pete's always giving it a nudge.
Yeah.
Like he's always on the machine and making sure that he's controlling where it's going to go. I think Rob's a little more on the impact of the flip.
Yep. A little settle there. He goes into that ramp. No one should feel bad about losing to Rob this weekend.
Indeed. Yeah, no, he's been playing brilliantly. He really has.
So the ball's come back out there.
But also, you know, saying before about how he's saying that he's feeling pretty relaxed, just comparatively to other tournaments, because he and I always have a fair chat. Well, I have a fair chat with everybody, really. You know, he's definitely, he doesn't have the edge or the intensity that he has sometimes when things aren't going his way. So it's really where you need to be. You need to be relaxed and just in the moment. That's how you're going to play your best games. And so, bang, first ball, multi-ball, jackpot's on. He's done the same jackpot setup as last game. He's done the middle row across, so that's left ramp, right ramp, and the one that I don't know. But you know, he's got his mode of operating on this game.
He's got a method, he's sticking to it, and it's working for him.
And it's really working for him. You know, you're getting 150 mil plus for each jackpot. Bit of bad luck there, but still, I had mnemonic recovery. So, the
240 mil jackpot.
The kickback off the left, and on it goes. 2.7
It's off that ramp again.
I know that Hugh put up 4 million last night.
4 mil.
First ball. Yeah, sorry, 4 bill.
Wow.
But you know, Rob's well on the way to doing that as well. Oh, there we go, 4.3. Like, so his score just went from 1.7 to 4.3.
It's several 240 mil jackpots
360.
there.
3 jackpots and he's getting $1 billion. Bang,
Wow.
bang, bang. Like, this is this is exactly the start you want. Yes, he's got super loops going, but that's pretty meaningless in the scheme of 360 million jackpots. 25 mil, yeah, whatever. Nice save,
Great
nice save. And also a lovely little extra flip to take it out of danger. This is a really impressive start.
Dream start. Great little settler.
And pausing, relaxing.
Yeah, take your time with it.
He's had an excellent session on the fly. And now he's got Yakuza Strike. Oh, no, one more.
One more, I think.
And just the little things on a long ball like this. So he's already maxed out bonus times. He's getting 80 million.
Every time
just
he hits
for
those rollovers.
completing the rollovers.
Wow.
It's a high-scoring game, but yeah, that starts to add up. And the super loops are just going to stay with him. You know, 25 mil for every loop that he gets.
Just great combos. It's going into Yakuza now.
Lovely little tap there just to pop it over. Dangerous position. A nice small move to just take the danger away. Oh.
Wants to hit that, hurry up.
Yeah.
Very, very, very good open by Rob Miller there in this first of the grand final matchups.
6.4 billion.
That's a monster
ball.
score. Or
First
6.5,
ball.
do you want to round it? And, yeah, that's
Hey, thank you.
that's a monster. That's a monster.
I think grand champ on this is about 14. What's going on?
Is there a ball in the plunger lane there?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
This could be.
Johnny Mnemonic's been one of the few machines that's been stalwart the whole time. Here we go. The ball's underway.
Rob is breathing a dramatic sigh of relief.
Yes.
Oh, double danger.
Double danger very early.
He had to have a go though. Like, he can't.
He had no bonus up to lose,
Yeah.
so
That. And Pete's got to be careful.
He'll get those saves, but
he does have heavy hands.
a lot of the people who've been playing pinball a long time tend to be a bit heavier on the machines, I find. It's even that play style of the constant bumps and nudges. You can really get that tilt bob rocking as well if you're rhythmic about it. Not what you want.
Lovely little dig out.
He's managed to hold on here though. And be looking at trapping up maybe and giving it a settler, but
Pete, not really Pete's style.
Yeah.
Also, you know, of all the people that I've seen run down ridiculous scores, Pete's probably number one. You know, you think it's all over, and suddenly he pulls off ridiculous things to come back. So, yeah, and talking about Rob being relaxed before, you know, Pete, not only is he an amazing pinball player, he also seriously competitive in pool and 9-ball.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
and it's all physics, right? Like,
yeah. And so he played many championships, and on the whole, he's like, compared to the, you know, playing a 3-day tournament of 9-ball, he's like, pinball's pretty easy going.
Yeah. Fortunately, he did left out lane drain there. Made back a little ground, but
still, a billion first ball isn't a bad thing either.
Oh, it's his second ball.
Oh, yeah, true.
But yeah, it's not outside the realms of possibility, regardless of what Rob puts up here, that'll be chased down. But Rob's going to look at making it a bit tougher still.
And the really big points on this come if you can get super spinner and get your bonus times up. So then you can get some mega bonuses. And so we saw last fall that Rob had super loops, which is great, 25 million, whatever. Super spinner is where the bad luck. Same.
205 gigabytes, my God.
Carry over 461 million bonus.
So 7.6 bill to chase, he's straight in there, no hesitation.
Yep. Interesting. So, and the other thing that I've seen Pete do really well is just getting a combo flow going.
Yeah.
And so to me, I'd be thinking, hey, get your koozie going and just keep left-right ramping. You know, pretty easy to get, you know, a decent sort of hundreds of millions from that. And when he's dialed in, he can do it all day.
It's like the second ball. Back up that orbit and down again. Wrapping up.
So he's trying to get Bob's bunker to get another locklet.
Yeah. Which he's done now?
No, that was up the middle for
of course, yeah.
getting the mode.
Work those rollovers for a bit.
the cheesiest mode animation in.
Oh yeah, that's a real good time. Oh, did well to finesse that rather than monster it.
And you notice most players would pause there.
And perhaps he should have. So Rob Miller wins the first of our grand final matchups. Good game.
And so, you know, I think that's, you know, perfect start for Rob. Really big score on a game that he knows well. Don't know what the next game is. If you could tell us, that'd be delightful.
Well, I'd tell you if I knew, and I wouldn't ask you if I did know.
I suspect it's going to be Supersonic. Got an inkling in these old sea bones.
I always told you, it's just my existence, Richard.
So I imagine we're going to be moving over to Supersonic here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's looking like Supersonic. So are we confirmed there's no tilt?
Yeah. And also the rig, it's like it's rolling with the game. I suppose players know that. I don't see a problem.
We'll play one more game on it today, then it's out. Maybe two. If the third and fourth playoff choosing. Yeah, great game by Rob. Again and again, Johnny Mnemonic is just unbeatable. But the same can be said for Peter Watt in Supersonic. He's won all of his final matches on Supersonic thus far.
Well, you didn't have to do much to beat me.
You had to do a bit, chappy. Yeah. Just gonna do some transform here.
Oh, upside down. No, the other way. That was beautiful. Oh.
Why's it not working?
Click on it. You gotta click on it first.
Oh, true. Yeah, I was on us. Okay, right. Great. That's
Smashing dreams.
Yep. Showing his some interesting angles, mates.
that was gold.
We're gonna leave you out on the D&D.
Ah, thanks, Cliffy. Well, but there doesn't seem to have been any tilts. And there's definitely been some significant movement. So, interesting as to what's going on there. Because certainly the gossip is that there's not much tilt possible on Supersonic.
That is the word on the street.
Sorry. I'm confused, Joe. Ask Cam where you rate your best.
Did you post that to the right chat, Joe?
Hi, Fiona.
All right. Ah, yes.
Oh, well, that's okay then.
Just warm-ups at the moment. You see just playing ball one. So, yeah, apparently no tilt mech on this guy. Beat the hell out of it.
Ah, Rob practicing his tap passes.
That's pretty lovely.
I love it. We're not fucking around here.
It's a real finesse game.
He was telling me earlier that he's mastered on his black hole on the lower playfield, tap passing between the lower playfield flippers. And I'm like, that's sexy.
Yeah. That's lovely, lovely.
They're going to do players 1 and 3 just in case it tilts for us.
Okay.
We'll have to bring the third player.
I must say, I am enjoying sitting here and seeing the well-oiled live streaming machine that is the Netherworld Twitch channel.
Sorry, mates, just bear with me. Usually I do this in studio mode, but we're just gonna punch it out.
Mardo's in Melbourne.
So yeah, they're playing on 1 and 3, just in case there's a tilt through. Hey Jimmy, do you wanna you want to just double check the HDMIs on the playfield cam? It's kind of cutting in and out a little bit. Yeah.
So,
Frozen. Great. Makes me very nervous when you see that playfield go dark. Come so far today, we don't want to lose it now.
who are you talking
I
about?
think it's you, like the Macho Man kind of. Well, they're worried about a tilt through, even though there's no tilt mech apparently. But I don't know.
I know Cliffy says there is a tilt mech.
There is a tilt mech.
Yeah, like because that's
Yeah.
1 and 3.
Yeah, they're doing 1 and 3.
Yeah, because number 2 is a display problem, right?
Oh no, it's just in case one tilts so hard they tilt 2. Yeah.
Or it might be a display problem, but it doesn't really matter.
Either or, there's a reason, and these are the scores we need to watch.
Working on trying to get playfield vision back. Jimmy's shaking his head, he's not looking happy. Uh-oh. Jimmy's taking his hat off. He's rubbing his head. He's concerned. So there's a lot of perplexed head scratching going on. on the fly. Getting a camera on the important thing. This is what we call lateral thinking, people.
Alright. Just deactivate that one. And then
Yeah, I'm just going to move this to the bottom. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
so go to properties,
Yeah, and deactivate
deactivate that camera.
and activate it on the
Because
other
the
one.
name's going to be play again. Find your play field, move it straight up.
Hey!
Okay, have to transform it 90 degrees.
The other clockwise.
No, that's fine. No, you are right. You just got to
Oh, yeah, drag it out.
Alright, soon we are cooking with gas.
So doing this weird
You
thing
keep
where
selecting the big one, so you got to be outside of that. Yeah, why does it keep giving you the blue?
even now I can't get a drag on it.
Is that the? But is that the focus from the camera? So is that why you're not able to expand out?
I don't think so. It should be coming up.
It'll be green if you can move it.
Yeah. So is that because the camera itself is only?
How can we call this one and try and set up for the third game?
Yeah, I think just fuck it off. Because the camera's set up at the wrong aspect. The camera needs to be.
Sorry, mates. We'll keep a camera behind them for viewing, but we're going to try and set up a different scene. Try and sort out these technical issues so we can catch the next game.
Okay, so. More of us. Sorry. Because the camera itself is.
The rig is not as awesome as we'd like it to be.
Surely the camera aspect was the problem. Yeah, but but so the camera is like longitudinal that way instead of that way, yeah? That was why we couldn't expand it. Okay, so we're just having some warm up. Nick Noban is doing his classic hand stream from standing behind.
I was just right Nick's hand stream.
So really, Supersonic, one, the saucer gives you your bonus multiplier, and otherwise, according to Clippy, right spinner all day. And I'm glad you're admiring my rig, Cliffy. Hey! No?
one's back. That was player cam earlier, I believe.
Isn't the camera the wrong?
They're playing player 1 and 2 by the looks of it.
They are.
Okay.
And so we have Rob at 56 million on Supersonic. So far, Peter's about 65. Things are happening.
Peter's just drained.
70 bonus counting up.
We should be back.
130,000 from the bonus count up. So, definitely would have had his 5 times multiplier up. I'd suggest to get to that level after a fairly quick ball. In the saucer 3 times, plus then collecting the bonus from the rollovers and general play. Okay. They are playing 1 and 3.
Yeah.
And Pete actually just played ball number 2.
Yeah,
So
bit of free practice.
So he needs to now play ball number 3.
Yes. So that score on P2 is void. There's
Yeah.
no penalty for anyone there. There you go. Accidentally played
Yep.
the void position.
But we did say, oh no, they're playing 1 and 2. Oh, okay. Mustn't have been a problem.
Yeah, no, they both had agreed before the start of the game that they'd play P1 and P3 to avoid any potential tilt throughs.
And Pete followed that up with an awesome 5,020 points.
We might have a
And
battery
he'd prefer to
issue.
have player 2.
Oh, yep, we're good now.
So a bit of a pity there for Pete after putting up a really. No, we're still going. Interesting. Pete stepped away from the machine when it was on about 7. Not sure what was going on there. Assumed it was end of ball, but he's still going.
Played the wrong player.
Yeah, he did. Okay, good news, guys. We've got the rig back up. Of course, there's not much we can do for this game. We're definitely going to be capturing game 3. Yeah, 56 mil. I think he meant 1,000.
Yeah, I did.
You know what we mean. Actually, can't see anything now. Oh, yeah. It's nice. Just want to put a couple of chairs, or yeah.
Okay, so Rob didn't have a very good second ball. He's gone from 56 million Cliffy to 57 million. We
Oh
can't-
wow, 1,000 on ball 2. It's going to give Peter the opportunity to run away with it a bit.
Peter's at about 106,000.
Peter is playing the correct ball this round. Very comfortable in this machine. In the game he played you chap, he was dead flip, spinner, dead flip, spinner.
Yeah.
Over and over and over.
And it really is. Flip less, a lot less.
All right, yep, we're
Let it
gonna
bounce over.
sit right there. We go for that center rollover.
Well, and so the right spinner is points, but you need to have got the centre lane at the top, so it's actually lit for points. So
Make it
it can
worthwhile.
actually be pretty hard to get that lit. They're pretty bouncy up the top. I certainly wasn't able to get any sort of dialed in on regular plunging towards it.
Yeah.
Millimetre off and it's going to bounce off to the left or right. So it can be a long trip to actually get up there enough to make sure that it's lit. Pete currently trucking at about 125,000.
It's 150, 160, 193,000 is Peter's end of ball 2 score. And yeah, Rob's on 57, so he's got about 140 to chase on ball 3.
Doable, but
Yeah, it's not quite the mountain that Peter had going in on Johnny Mnemonic, but it's a good sized hill.
and then on last ball on Supersonic when I was playing him, I was like, all right, I've only got to catch up like 300 and something thousand. I'm like, if I max out bonus, I'm
That's
going to
it.
get to 100.
That's it, as quickly as it
Done
started.
and done.
Could not get anything going on ball 2 or 3. Yeah, so we're one apiece. Now they've both played their strongest machines. The next one will be Rob's pick. We'll see where he goes.
Interesting. I know that he's got Harlem Globetrotters in there. Interesting to see what he chooses for his next up. I like it. Alice Cooper. So he's not actually all that familiar with this game, but he's making a strategic play. But he reckons that this isn't Pete's strong point either. So this is very much a strategic pick.
One.
We also just had, having fixed the rig, as soon as we moved it over a machine, the playfield camera has gone out again. So you're talking about Alice Cooper in terms of combo points, Joe? I certainly found that when I played it, it was all about if you get a mode running and get that scoring some points. You know, I think I got an Igor and I got like 30 million in Igor.
Tyson and Mitch.
You know, it was just the points kept going up and up and up and up and up. Tight shots, very different style of play. I think this is an interesting strategic choice from Rob. You know.
Especially, I think just adding to that as well, I think Pete doesn't really know the game much either.
Well, and that's why Rob chose it.
Exactly.
He said, I don't know it. He played about 3 games on it.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to pick something that's out of Pete's wheelhouse.
Well, I mean, out of all the new machines to choose from, Deadpool was one of the options. That's probably not one you want to pick.
You don't want to
against
play
Pete. Rob's been going to ACDC, but it's another one you don't want to go to as well. Most Haunted was probably the other option, but Pete knows that one pretty well as well, so again, don't go that. So I think
it's 1-all GCT1.
correct. I think out of all the new machines that are available,
It's a good
for the
choice.
players, Alice Cooper was probably the best choice there. So.
Yeah, it takes out knowledge and familiarity.
Yeah.
And it's just both of them having to get in and play the game.
I know Pete's new machine choice is Deadpool, so
He has?
yes.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it's well, we will be going to that next, regardless of what happens with this one, because it will be going to Pete's choice next. So.
How do you know this, Joe? You're so far ahead of us.
As someone said over there, I think Joe's the extra chat commentator. Basically, it's almost no point for us being here, but
Yes.
Joe might well just do the whole lot from the chat.
Deadpool is the next event. We agree.
Yeah, Deadpool will be next because it's Pete's choice, and being 1-1 means they have to go to game 4. So, so definitely would be Deadpool, and I do believe that Harlem will be the final choice.
And a handy hint, GCT, if you look at the bracketed number after their names on the screen, that'll show you the current game count.
Excellent, excellent. Whoever decided that was a very good decision.
I'm attributing it to Mitch because he did it. Whether or not that's the original...
I think Tyson was the innovator.
we don't have to let everyone know that, mate. Let's say you did it. So.
I'll tell you what, Gino, we're going to do some further... Oh, actually, they don't have that screen up at the moment. They just see this one as well.
Yeah, okay.
But we'll move it on over.
Well, that's even better.
Alright, so sorry GCT, I don't understand the technology here, and you can't see that on what you're seeing on the stream, so my apologies.
At the moment, anyway.
It'll come back soon.
That's too technical for me.
There we go.
Whoa, what's happened here?
Camera's drunk too much.
Oh yeah, but we've got that up, so we just need to switch the...
Yeah.
Like I said, too technical for me.
You and me both, I think, mate. Like, I'm gonna...
I really like that they're all called Camlink. And
Yeah,
you can't
it's-
determine... I'm like, that's great naming.
We like it like that. It's why is that one back? I just deactivated this for some reason.
We're starting to look good for streaming coverage. Hey!
A little
Okay,
something,
okay.
something.
Suppose I can get the camera back.
Yeah, all good.
Hold the lane doesn't get
Between the next one, we should just be able to play for them back in maybe a couple of lights. We'll see what we can wrangle. Nearly there, mates. Thank you for your patience. Oh, player cam's back. So we'll get DMD up.
Alright, so we're just in practice, warming up on Alice Cooper's Nightmare Castle.
After Pete's done, I'll tilt that back a bit.
Yeah, if we can tidy up play field, it'll be.
Can you go projector view on Peter so I can see what I'm doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna transition now, mates. Whoop.
touching the ball.
Alice Cooper's Nightmare Castle. No one's really been great at this game this weekend.
No, there's been like a couple of maybe 50 million, something like that.
Yeah.
Joe, I'm sure, can tell us how to do it right. The rubbers are out because it was very, very generous on the Foot Frenzy on Friday night. So outlane rubbers are off, but it's still, it's playing pretty fair. Playing pretty fair. See you, Lou.
Catch you later. Fourth play field.
Good to see you.
We're back.
Beard?
Hey?
Beard?
I got the most of the one there. Thanks, Chubby. Alright, mate, so I'll do what I can to tidy this up for us. So we can get a little more of it in the view. Alrighty, it's a great day for jousting. Game 3 of the finals. Grand final matchup. Now is Peter Wall kicking us off here? So still in practice.
He's trying to wait till the ball save is done. Nightmare Castle does give you a fair few chances. And sometimes it's, yes, you like the save in lanes and it happens, but other times it also just gives you a ball back. So
Yes.
it's a little mysterious.
It's a very fun game, very fun theme.
It really is. It's awesome.
I was having a lot of trouble with that left ramp when I was playing this game.
Well, they're all really tight shots.
Yeah, they are.
So I went and stayed at Dr. John's when I was up here last time. And we had a good session in the room. And at the end of the night, we were like, so what are we playing again, Timmy? And this is the machine.
Yeah.
It's just great fun. And particularly because, you know, at his house, the music was up really loud.
Oh, you mean he had it up to 3?
Expert streaming all weekend for you.
Thank you,
Oh,
sir.
dude,
Much
that's all
appreciated.
right.
Cheers, yeah. I love a good
Yeah,
rap.
that's a good wine.
Beautiful, thank you very much. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Dr. John. Appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Dr. John has
Fantastic.
just given Mitch a very nice bottle of wine as a thank you for streaming. So, thank you from all of us. But
Thank you. No, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Jesus Christ.
Something we're only getting better at. Oh, wow. Gifts
Why is that
galore
next
here.
to my elbow?
Must be Tyson's. Now we are at ball 2 here. Beautiful little dead flippy there. Only 770,000 for Peter.
So
on his first
770s,
ball.
like it can take a while to get score up on this game.
Yeah.
And really, if you don't start things, there's not many points.
Yeah,
You
the
know?
modes, the points are in the modes most definitely. You can even stack that crit multi all
Oh,
day.
warning. You've got to be careful.
Got a bit of a focus issue here, mates. Apologies. The lighting on that playfield's messing with us a little bit.
So yeah, without getting into the multi-balls, until you start a mode,
Yeah,
there's
it's just
really
changing
not
mode
much
over
going
and
on.
over.
And so you either need to lock in the mode by shooting the left orbit, and then shooting, I think, the right ramp, or you shoot the very dangerous targets in the middle, and you shoot them enough times, and then you get a secret passage lit to start a mode.
Yeah. Now, this was Rob's pick, but neither players have been able to put much up in round 1, or 1 I should say.
Thank you, Joe. I knew you'd be able to fill us in. Yeah, and this is definitely a strategic pick from from
I
Rob.
thought our camera froze there for a moment. Oh,
You know, he doesn't know it
Right,
well,
Luke.
but he also knows that Pete doesn't know it well. So that's one of the multi-balls that you can start.
yep.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
that's
gonna
right,
wait for
ball
those back.
saves. You've got one multi-ball up the top, upper playfield.
Yeah, that's
Not-
the one with the drop target in front of it.
The
Yeah,
drop target in
Frankie
front?
shot. Yep.
The monster multi-ball, or
Yeah. It's just called Frankie. Alternates multi well. Ooh, nearly backhand left ramp. Shouldn't really be possible.
I'm a little bit concerned about both of their play. They're both hitting it pretty hard, and it does give you a little. It's not afraid to give you a warning. So I just think there's a danger here of a potential tilt while in active play. Ah,
Yeah. Yeah, it's the lab block. Thanks, Joe.
so mystery hole starts a mode as well, Joe. Interesting. Because honestly,
can do.
I don't know how to start a mode. I just wait till Secret Passage is lit and
I,
something happens.
Yeah, when I was playing it on Friday night, it was Secret Passage or Mystery, and that's how I got points. But otherwise, I was shooting in the dark. Now, Peter Watt's managing to put up multiple millions here.
Still though, 7.7, he's been playing quite a while.
Yeah, it's a slog on this machine, but when you're in the mode, you can look up and it's all of a sudden it's 30 or 40.
I was going to say, you started a mode and get 3 shots, and you can be getting that sort of points. So, alright, so Dracula, and this is up at playfield, Dracula target. But he's got to keep getting it up there.
Yeah, he seems to
very
know
nice,
what he's
very
doing. And
nice.
once the X's, if I remember correctly, those are your stakes.
So there's a little target next to the entry to the lab lock, and that's the Dracula target.
That's
staking.
the Dracula target.
So he needs to keep getting it back up the upper playfield.
Try and keep it up there and hit those targets. Letting out a big,
And so
big sigh of exasperation there. It's hard work.
it is, and he's nailed that. He's nailed that shot. Like these shots are tight. Compared to many games, it's a lot harder to hit these shots cleanly. And you were saying how hard you were finding it to hit the left.
Yeah.
Like he's just
got it
getting
there.
that consistently.
Yeah.
This is really good. This is really good.
It's a solid ball by Peter here. Might
Yep.
have Rob second guessing his decision.
3 million for the second stake to Dracula.
Yeah, so
he gets
that's
this again.
30% of his score currently. So
Ah,
that just left
one
to the
stake
drop
remain.
target
Oh,
there.
Pete.
Oh! How did he do that? How did he do that?
That was a
champagne.
lovely
That was
little save. 31 million.
Just like we said, you'll chop wood on this machine for what seems like years, and then within a blink of an eye, tens of millions of points. Oh, tilted out there. I didn't see you get a warning; just went straight to tilt.
It did. But no, he had some warnings very early on.
He did.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Joe, how valuable do you reckon that bonus would have been? So, and just to point out that Dracula, his first shot he got 1 million. His second shot he got 3 million. He got 24 million for the mode with 3 shots. Modes can be extremely valuable.
Yeah, it's a tough game on, but you just want to be in the mode. See if Rob can get something started here.
Nice, lock one.
Is his lab lock one?
Oh, but so if he's in a frenzy, Joe, why does he get 24 million for the mode total? Oh, sorry, for the bonus. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, so they... gotcha. Yep. Thank you, Joe. One of us understands this strange and beautiful machine. Rob trapping up, taking his time here. Can't quite make that right ramp. Ooh, gave it a good slog there.
Yeah, that was a bit of a false shot, honestly.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Not sure what
he
was aiming
didn't.
at there.
He didn't need to have a crack at that.
It looked like a dead flip.
He
but,
could have
yeah.
dead flipped. He could have, probably just let it roll back down. If he just held the flipper up. I think that was a bit of a
I
false
think
move.
it's just indecision. It's coming from
Yeah,
the
yeah.
flipper.
You know, you get caught, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, what am I doing?
Smack it. Bit of concern on the face of Peter Watt as the ball drains there, but quick,
Gotcha.
right back at it.
Okay, so losing that. Oh yeah.
So you're playing tonight,
Yeah.
So no, you've already played.
Oh,
I still think I'm 25 up.
okay. Peter couldn't put up much on his final ball, so he's going to finish on a
Oh,
score.
yeah.
Oh, the right out lane is Ongre. That's an Ongre out lane. 35 mil to score to beat, so 31 million will win it for Rob here.
Okay,
He
mode
must
start.
get into mode, so
Werewolf.
he's in Werewolf. This can get you points.
Nice.
Peter watching on anxiously in the background. Great, Daddy.
I don't think he's actually anxious.
No.
He's never anxious.
No, I think it's probably just his resting concentration face. Yeah, good settler.
Why dangerous, Snail Man? As compared
What are
to
your
something
targets
else.
here? It's
You got to shoot up and hit the targets in the middle after you got the shot. So another green shot.
robbed.
That's a bit hard.
Oh, robbed. Yeah, Crib Multi would help him out a lot here. Is there a ball in that lock? Looks like
No.
there is not. The drop target's down on the Denisi.
Now, trap and let. And that's the opportunity to get Crypt Multi-Ball lined up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, just let it roll on down.
trap it, slow roll off the end. If you're flipping it and playing it, unlikely to happen. But if you trap it on the right, on the flipper up in the upper playfield,
Whoa, it's a good hit.
then you can very simply roll down. Your ball's sitting down there waiting to be hit, and you got the multi-ball running in. So and using that well is so valuable. You know, it's pretty easy to get it up and running.
There's his Crib ball lock. You can backhand that as well, I think, right? Very tightly.
Yeah.
Well, I can. Okay. Trying to get some points on the board here. 8 million of a 31.
There we go.
35, I should say.
All right, that's good. That's good.
Now he's in business.
Ball saved for quite a long time. It's all good. We're not in any.
It's a 1 mil
Love
tap.
that.
He's getting those
And
werewolf
he's
shots
just
up to half.
accumulating points here. That's great.
Yeah.
You know, 625. Up we go. Up we go. He's looking relaxed and focused.
He's there. He's got it.
He's got it.
Yep.
So, warning, but
We think he may have it.
Luke thinks he might have overrun his score. Yeah.
Sorry, he was on 44. He was chasing 30 something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's home.
46.
Home and hose.
Also, I have some news from the third place playoff. Nigel Gripstra defeated Brian Boxy Schleeds 3-1. Oh yeah, Nigel takes third place and Brian fourth.
You didn't quite
Victoria.
pick that up.
Yes.
Nigel's picked up third place today, and
Yay!
Boxy on fourth. Very, very good. So I'll update the scores. Rob Miller. So everyone has won their chosen machine thus far. It's a great chase down by Rob. 2 win. Don't worry, look at that.
Plural. Are you making a prediction?
I do right to it.
Rob Miller to win.
Now we're going to move the rig on over. I've been wanting to stream this game for a couple of days now. It's a beautiful, beautiful Deadpool limited edition.
The Deadpool plays really, really, really nicely.
Yeah, people have been posting great scores on there.
And it was far too light on the tilt settings on Friday night. But even after putting up a much more reasonable tilt, people have still put up like a 750 mil. You know, I had a little bit of a warm up this morning. Basic flip around, 200 million, not too much of a problem. It's playing very, very, very nicely. Yes, it was Pete's mode on Vampire.
Yeah, Pete did Vampire and Rob did Werewolf.
I'm really concerned, Joe. Every time I'm confused by your comments,
Yeah.
I'm wrong. And I'm like, Also, who are you calling Tyson?
Yeah, it is Mitch here. You put Miller in for the score. What are we talking about here, man? What's the score? Miller did get the win. Yeah, we just watched Alice Cooper's Nightmare Castle. I'm confused, Joe. What's happening? Yeah. Peter Watt did Vampire mode. Rob Miller did Werewolf mode. Oh, you're talking about the score that popped up at the end when he tilted, or? Oh, Tyson. I get ya.
You're putting the wrong person for the high score.
No. Peter was player 1. He just said N, so he just put in A, and then player 2 was also on there, so I put in Miller.
Oh, apparently there was something for player 1 and player 2 on there, so. No, I understand you, Joe. Just the letter A went in for the Vampire high score, and then player 2 had a bonus as well, which Miller got put in for. I'm glad we resolved that. Just gonna settle a stream here, mates, and get our playfield back up. Starting to practice a couple games here. Yeah, we'll have Deadpool with you very shortly. And these get mixed around. Oh, because they moved the rig. Yep. So that looks pretty good. So I'm just gonna video switcheroo. Ah! Playfield down. No playfield. You want to swap for player cam, Jimmy? Swap it out for player cam on the transmitter, if you can. Beautiful, we're good.
We're up on Deadpool.
Just gotta try not to flip us upside down again. Gonna have Deadpool with you very, very shortly, mates. Toy gun. Not too big. Not quite, but it's close.
It really is a beautiful machine. It plays delightfully. There is
Yeah,
an
man.
interesting
So nice.
foreshortening on the machine.
What now? Yeah, it's kind of skewed somewhat. Not sure.
Well, no, and Clippy, completely.
Gotta be-
This game could go for rather a long time.
I'm going to be playing with this a little bit, see if we can get a little more of that playfield in, a little less apron.
And I think that while it's, sometimes the difference to an LE is not much, the diverter back to the right flipper from the left orbit changes the game dramatically. It's so much more fun and changes what you can do as well.
This is the final Wisdom to the Wise. So we've got Rob Miller with 2 wins versus Peter Watts 1. And Rob is currently having a practice, I believe.
Yeah,
getting to know that tilt bob. So having a bit of a practice on Deadpool, which is Peter's game for the Peter's pick for the next game. Tim, you're on any machines?
Dave, I own 3 machines, one of which is Strikes and Spares, which is currently in 1,000 pieces in my in my middle room, and has been for about 2 years. I own a Star Trek Next Generation.
Oh, beautiful game.
Which is at a mate's place in Dubbo. Why not? Mainly because he looks after machines, and he's got a sort of a movie theme collection. He's got Indie, he's got Star Wars, and I don't have room for it. It's a fucking big machine. And I'm waiting. I swapped a Congo with Tebow, and
you got Tebow's Congo?
Oh no, so that's my Congo.
That's your Congo.
So I gave it to him, and I said, sometime when you see a Flash Gordon come up, because he's always looking for machines, I'm like, get it for me and transfer it back to me. So it's currently being reconditioned by Tebow, and sometime this year, I guess, I'll get my Flash Gordon, and that will definitely be in my house and be being played a hell of a lot. That's the machine that I grew up on.
Lovely.
When I say grew up, in the illegal bar next to my high school.
Great. So you can see to the right of the...
What's disgusting about all this is I think if Peter wins this, they're going to finish on Harlem. And Harlem is a go.
Yeah. Harlem is diabolical.
Yeah,
so
going to be an ugly way to finish.
So the really brutal thing is, like, on Harlem you must be able to not flip to calm the machine down. Yeah. And I don't know if it's the bushing or something on the left, but you cannot dead bounce. It just drains straight down the middle. And it really is, it's just a crapshoot. It's really, really, really tough.
So we're in play now, it looks like.
Yep.
We've entered into Sabretooth battle straight up. I don't think he had any team ups heading into this battle. It looks like it's just gone in raw, if you will.
I normally try and get at least a couple of team ups going.
That's often the strategy.
Or Mini Deadpool, doesn't Peter normally do?
Yeah, Mini Deadpool's very handy.
Sabretooth and Mini to start every time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I usually try and team up Mini with the Juggernaut to get around those nasty. Ooh.
So honestly, this is I think this is playing really well. Like all the games I've had on it, it's been it's played beautifully. So I'm you know, is it pressure? What's going on? But I'm a bit surprised at the slow start from both of them.
Yeah, it's going to be a dark scene.
That's a terrible joke. Terrible joke, Ben.
Alright. He's got his Wolverine team up and his Colossus here. That happened very quickly. See if he's going to look for a battle now with that backhand. He's going to enter Berserker Rage.
If Cheetah was here, thankfully Curtis wasn't here to beat me on it.
Now, I think Rob's going to look
three,
to...
he's got three
team ups.
Team ups.
It's what you want going into... I'd say this is... people often disagree, but I'd say it's the most difficult of the battle modes. Oh, that's a danger.
Okay, so the other thing that I think people forget is that when you've got a team up...
He wants to get that mini Deadpool rolling.
Yeah, alright, cool. But when you've got a team up, you know, it's dangerous because you're going for those side targets. But with a team up, any shot to one of your team members counts.
Oh, it does?
So if you've got let's start our team
Right
member
now,
on the
he's
left
got,
orbit,
the center shot.
and you ignore those targets altogether, and just keep hitting.
So essentially, he's turned Juggernaut into Mystique.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. You know, and so it just takes so much of the risk out of playing Juggernaut by making
Yes.
sure that you've got a shot that you like, that you can keep hitting for damage.
Yeah.
And look, that was
Starting to put some points up here.
that was nice.
It's very nice, straight in there. Ooh. Yeah, the ramp action's beautiful. This machine's
It
fun.
also, it's been going up around that centre pretty regularly off the bumpers, which is a really nice little bonus.
Yeah. Smashing those mini Deadpool jackpots as long as it's got this multi in play.
And mini Deadpool's really interesting. Like, it's worth basically nothing
And that's it.
until you get to the later levels when
Yeah.
it suddenly
Suddenly it's like,
becomes
whoa, it's
massively
lucrative now.
valuable.
Yeah, Deadpool's not a slow game. Particularly when it's this slick and shiny.
And so, sorry, that wasn't a joke, but I haven't noticed that happening. Well, I probably haven't had a long enough game to see it happening.
Yeah, you and me both.
I had a,
Ooh, and he's trained. He's got to be happy with his ball too there.
and that's positive. Like, that's a decent score to put up. Nothing special, but that's where you want to be.
Just shy of 100. And Peter Watt's coming up now. Now his tournament life, well, the final is on the line in this match, of course. If Peter Watt loses this match, then
And just reminding, this is Peter's choice again.
this is Peter's choice. He has to win to take it to a decider. And he's going into that battle again. Might look to finish Sabretooth. And that's missed him. See if he tries to get little Deadpool going as well. It's a great way just to make everything a bit safer. Okay, needs a couple more of those. I do like that shot from the backhand ball to the forehand.
I like his confused face as well.
yeah.
You see,
That single?
I don't know if that was single or double. Like,
Yeah, it felt like it could be double.
he's got to be careful. He really does.
Yeah, just that constant moving motion.
Yeah.
Just builds
Yeah.
the momentum.
And on an old machine like,
Yeah.
Supersonic, it's critical.
Yep.
On a new machine, that can be the death of you. So
They can, yeah. It's in Berserker Rage now.
which is spinners, so up the middle or around the left orbit. Not something you're going to go for specifically, but
Got an ball.
nice to have tied up with something else.
Great to see an ball. Gonna give him a bit more of a ball save. So, he's got Juggernaut done now. Grand final of the Australian Championship Series. Peter Watt, 73 million against Rob Miller's 98 million on Deadpool.
And so, like, Jimmy was saying this is how he always starts it, but like to me, a couple of shots to have a helper, and your score's doubled.
Yeah.
I'm
Maybe he's playing for Sauron. Maybe he wants to just expedite
Get
these
through
battles,
them
get
and-
through them and get that Sauron multi. I know a lot of players will try and do that, and by the time they get there, they're going to be approaching 45 weapons, which takes them through the mech suit.
yeah, true. You're
Yeah.
probably then going to have mech suit up and running, but
It's a ball 2 lock. Didn't have a lit.
super jackpot for mini Deadpool.
Pretty sure he's still just on the one warning here as well. Little settler there. Into the pops. Going for that snicks. Oh, there it is. It's back.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, where was it?
Where's that second ball?
It's just having a rest, catching its breath. So I thought he must have drained it.
No,
He's
it
drained
was trapped in little Deadpool.
Yeah, he's taking the lead. 128. He's going to go back and finish off Sabretooth. Pick up the scraps. Still no team ups, interestingly enough. But he has locked his second ball. Beautiful trap up. See if he goes for that snicked.
Bang. Finish.
He's done. So there you go, we're on ball 2. He's finished 2 of his modes. I think he's playing for Sauron.
Yeah.
We'll see him look to get that dead lit again and start his Mystique mode shortly, I think. Yep. Just needs the A to relight battle. Oh, was battle lit? Yeah, it was. Mystique, so
For
we're looking for
whatever
that
reason,
center spinner.
Center spinner and then lights up the other shots.
Yeah. There it is.
And away we
Beautiful
go.
flush. Whoa, bit of a spin on that one. Mates, you knew it. Still, it puts him in a pretty strong position for his ball 3 as well.
It does. And and we're absolutely not at a level of game over. Pretty bloody easy to catch up that level. One good mode.
Yeah.
You can get 70, 80 million.
Yeah, it's,
But-
I think we're seeing 2 very different approaches to the game here, whereas
Very.
Rob is getting his team up and maximising what people call point pressing the modes. We're seeing
Keep playing
Peter
the longer game.
Yeah, it's just got that goal of Sauron in mind. It's just racing for it.
Assuming that's what he's actually doing. It would seem to be.
That's what it looks like he's doing.
You never know.
Yeah, what do I know? I'm sitting at the desk, not playing pinball. All right,
Thanks.
good dad flip, good slow down. I didn't play today though. You played today. It's great to see. Okay, so.
Did you see how many weapons he had? I think he was like 34.
Oh, really? That many?
Oh,
Oh, he's got into Quest. So yeah, once again, definitely point pressing. He's got a Colossus on this guy, I think. He's got 1 boom in the cannon as well. See if he uses that one in the end or saves up the super boom. You can play until you get that jackpot up and then go for it as well. It's quite lucrative in the quests. No worries, Chomp. Thanks for tuning in. Oh. Did put up.
yeah, so that's disappointing.
That is disappointing. You hope to do better.
26. Okay, so I'd put 10 on top of it.
That's ball 3. So Peter Watt and Rob Miller, 2 apiece.
1, 2.
Is it a Harlem Globetrotters?
Harlem Globetrotters. Hey Jimmy.
Harlem?
They were suggesting on the stream that there was some flicker on
Yeah, those fluttering maybe.
and I said tell Jimmy, so I'm telling you,
Thank you, mate.
and
Thank
on
you,
we
team.
go.
Sorry.
Piercy,
Sorry,
Jimmy
but-
has been informed.
What's going to be going on? And
We did think it was a bad joke when he said that it flips twice.
Because I'm like, yeah, of course it flips twice.
There's 2 flippers. Okay, so we've got the final match of the day, the one for all the marbles.
And it's on Harlem fucking Globetrotters.
So yeah, don't go make a coffee. It's not going to last too long, mates. Yeah, stay tuned. It's going to be over before it starts.
Well, and, maybe not.
Maybe not. Yeah, I suppose the 2 best players of the day are playing, so we might see a huge marathon on Harlem Globetrotters. Oh, look at that.
made it.
Boom.
Let's have a look at this playfield. know more
Should
about.
we beer?
I will definitely have a beer, thank you, sir.
Coopers?
Yeah, that'd be great. It's been a great comp to sit and watch from this angle. Great players, of course. Hey Tyce, can we try? Oh yeah, those there's been a lot of talk about those flippers over the last couple of days. Those two on the left, they're quite. It does play quite well. The playfield's beautiful. The playfield looks like new. Those flippers on the left, you can see that they're angled down quite sharply, particularly the upper one. Now, I've played Harlem's where you can actually trap up on that upper left flipper, but to no avail on this one. Trap up on that, or try to, and you're probably going to drain. Yeah, so it's just hitting shots on the fly on the left all the time, right?
Okay, so, and probably
Yeah.
really, really, really big news running into this game. Peter Watt has bought a light beer.
Oh.
This is pretty crazy.
Are they doing 1 and 2 or 1 and 3?
1 and 2.
Yeah.
I think 1 and 3 was only on Supersonic.
Yeah, it's only on Supersonic. So
Got it on this one as well.
So the big problem is that you can't do the bounce over from the left. It just does not work. So, you know, you're having to flip on the fly from the left. Just it means that you've got random coming into the game.
That's nice. That's good. Sweet. Beautiful.
Oh, look at that backhand.
Oh!
All right, so
I had no idea you could backhand that orbit.
this is warm up. Don't waste it, Rob. Don't waste it. Yeah. So no. So that's great. He just learnt the lesson.
Did that camera come out at all? Or is it
Yeah.
is that just the shape it is?
No, we got heaps of room on this one.
Yeah, it's behaving weird today.
Yeah, it's just doing strange things. I don't want to mess with anything, hey.
So Pete and I played Harlem in our round. I won from one decent shot on a spinner. That was all there was. We basically both got bugger all flips.
Yeah, this was my undoing on Friday night.
You see that there's nothing coming off those flippers. It's really tough. Often, you know, I'm used to playing a Harlem where you can just leave it when it goes to the left, and then it's going to bounce up or bounce over. You have to play in this.
I thought you said the left flip or double flips.
No. We were assuming it was the left. He was always saying it was the right.
Oh, really? I might have to go back quick and chat and confirm that. We'll see. Thanks for tuning in, mates. We're up to our decider here. 2 games apiece between Rob Miller and Peter Watt. They've both been playing fantastic pinball today. And
Yes.
we're underway.
Nest from the Cordy. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but otherwise, hello.
Nails one of those targets straight away. That's where the points are on Globetrotters. All those right orbit drop targets. Oh! Very narrow. Heli Lazarus there. Was that a tilt though?
Yeah.
Yeah, the tilt is wound quite tightly on this machine, I found when I played it.
Lovely to hear from you, Ness. I'll see you next time in Sydney.
And Rob's going to give it a moment to settle down before he begins his ball. We've got a crowd of people gathered watching this on the screen. We have set up, see Tyson, Holly, several of other top 16 players from the day.
So, while that wasn't the greatest of starts, I got 14,000 on Harlem Globetrotters yesterday.
Over 3 balls.
I didn't come last.
Oh wow.
There have been some very, very, very brutal games.
Alrighty. Now, if the warm-ups are any indication, then Rob's going to be hitting some shots here.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
Ah. But you even see there, he's needing to respond really, really quickly because you're getting plenty of
gets another one of those
delightful.
targets.
And just the letting it coast over to the right. Really, really, really
That's
good.
what you want to do. And again.
Oh! Still.
It's a very big ball one. Still, he's got to be happy with that. We are playing 3 balls.
He's looking comfortable, isn't he?
Yeah.
This is Rob's pick. Every player's won their pick in this round.
Yeah. Who'd have thought he's coming back strong?
Where he goes with this one.
Oh.
Flipper.
Okay, so interesting. Rob would have left his left flippers up there
Yep.
and let it roll over. You know, he would have just let it transfer over to the right and start again. Oh! He didn't tilt, did he?
No, he didn't tilt.
Because there was a fair bit of movement on camera there. I'm like, oh.
See the disappointment in the face of Peter Watt there as he drained out. But still 1 ball left. See how hard Rob Miller makes it for him.
Yeah.
We have a game. We have a game. So if Peter scores what he scored in his last ball on this ball, he will win. He will take the title.
No.
Oh no, he's playing.
Oh no, it's player 1. So sorry, getting ahead of myself. We'll see if Peter can make a game of it. Another one of those targets.
Get out of there. Well done.
Lovely nudge. Lovely nudge.
Into the saucer. We've lost player cam. Heads back. Lovely.
Oh!
Yeah.
Don't tilt
Stranger things
Rob.
have happened in pinball,
Don't
but
tilt Rob.
and there he is. Rob Miller is our 2020 ACS champion, defeating Peter Watt. 3 wins to 2 wins.
Wow.
Fantastic. Congratulations, Rob. Anyone still watching up there in far north Queensland? Pinhead.
Ah, indeed.
Like we said, Rob just had so much momentum coming into this final round. He'd been playing great pinball all day.
And he seriously, he was so calm.
Yeah.
He said to me, he's like, Timmy, I'm relaxed and I'm just feeling good. You know, that's fantastic. Fantastic. And I'd like to say couldn't happen to a nicer person, but I'd say the same thing if Pete had won, you know? So, fantastic stuff. Absolutely stoked.
We'll try and get to a view of the huge, huge trophy. He's going to have to use part of his prize money to pay for extra baggage, I think. We've lost our room cam. Lost room cam.
Let's go to the commentator. Just open it up and.
Woo! Grab the bag of cash.
You may have left the building. Setting a prize to himself.
And Ryan team. Oh, have you already given one away? Yeah, well, they're equal fifth. Quarterfinal losers. Grant win. Tony Woods.
Yeah, that big old yellow That's the trophy. He told it comes with a screwdriver, dismantles the travelling.
Third place. Queensland and the winner of the Australian Championship Series season 2019-2020 goes to Ron
That is the first ever tournament that Rob's placed by. Really? Yep. That's the very first time Rob's placed by. You'll love to see. I'm not going to give him the big trophy. Yeah, it's really Alrighty mates, unfortunately we're not going to be streaming the Flip Frenzy. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to get back to Brisbane, back to work. Yeah. It's been a great couple of days. Pinball, it's been fun. Thank you so much to Time Zone for having us, for Dr. John for putting all this on, to everyone who brought in machines, happy that all works out for the stream here today. And all the pictures and the riggers. Yeah, to all of you, and yeah. Thank you everyone. And we'll see you on the next one. I think the next big stream we're going to do will be April's Death by Pinball. Oh god. Come on now. I need sleep. Yeah. Not all the time. Alrighty, thank you very much mates. Have a good one. We'll see you soon.